guys, TV here, and today we are back with a new DIY. I have refrained from doing these in the school year because they require very heavy editing and I don't have time to do that when I'm in school, but school's out for another month and a half and it's a rainy day here, so I figure why not do some DIY. So as you can see on your screen, we have a bunch of shapes. Now these are, in the end, going to come together to be fishes, and we are going to make a mobile, or a mobile, out of them. And what that is pretty much, you have like a plank of wood, or a strip of cardboard, or something, and you put like screws or nails in it, or you can just hole punch it and tie a piece of string through it. But pretty much you hang stuff from it, and the stuff that you hang from it spins around and it moves. And it's a great baby toy. I made one of these a couple years ago when my baby cousin was born, and I took it to my aunt and said, this is for the new baby. So, anyway, it would be boring if we just had the exact same color for all of them. So we are going to be changing the color. Now, obviously, this says yellow and red, but we are going to change that. So the next one is going to be blue and green. So that part will be blue, and then the rest will be green. Shoot. It's hard to get the little tiny pieces. And then I think for this one, I'm going to make the eye white. So, now that we have that, I am going to save the picture, and then we're going to do the next one. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm actually going to make the eye black for this one. And then I think I'm going to have it be orange and pink. Alright, so I'm going to save this picture, and then we're going to get to the next step. Alright, so now that I have printed out the template, I have instructions here. It says sort the triangles into big, medium, small, and tiny. So I'm gonna do that, and we just want to cut them out like so, ideally on the black line. And I am going to speed up this process for you guys, kind of like I did with the chocolate making episode, except there's going to be no cleanup. So now that we have that, I am just going to cut the rest of the paper, and then we will sort them out, and then we will get to the applying. Alright, so now for the sorting. That one's good. This one, however, is not. Biggest triangle to smallest, that's fine, I'll worry about flipping it later. And then this one's pretty good, but I know which one is the biggest. I'm just following instructions. Alright, so now that we have our triangle sorted, we are going to get to the making. Okay, so after reading the instructions, I know what to do. So we are going to start with assembling the yellow and red fish. And I know what to do pretty much. So we're going to take the medium triangle. They say glue, I'm going to use tape, because I don't want to wait for the glue to dry. Glue looks a lot better, but tape will work. Yes, it looks right. Okay. So I'm just going to give this a couple pieces of tape here to secure it. And then I'm going to trim the excess tape off, because nobody wants that extra tape laying around. It just makes the whole thing look a lot less nice. Okay, so now that we have that, I think that's fine there, but I'm just gonna put one piece of tape here, and then I'm gonna take like the stick of a paintbrush, and I'm just gonna smooth the tape out so that we can get all the evidence of tape being there gone. So after that, we are going to glue the small triangle, the fin, which is this, onto the body, like so. Now this is going to be tape. I want to make sure I have it right. Yep, I do. So I'm going to tape this on all three sides, and then we're going to do the little smoothing trick again. So, and for those of you asking if this is necessary, no, it's not. I just want to do it because it makes the tape blend in a lot more, so that it looks more like you glued it when you actually taped it. Because that's the one thing that I have learned, is glue looks so much nicer than tape. I mean, tape gets the job done quicker, but glue looks nicer overall. Then we are going to tape down the absolutely terribly cut eye and do the smoothing trick again. And when you're doing the smoothing trick, you want to press down hard. And then we're going to take the little triangle right here. I had no idea this would be this hard to handle. And we're going to tape it down somewhere.
like that. And then I'm actually not going to trim the extra tape off. I'm going to loop it around, and then I'm going to use the paintbrush trick on both sides. And there we go. We have our fish. Now I'm going to do this for the other two fish, and then I will see you guys when these are done. Alright guys, so we now have our three fishes, one without a mouth, but that's okay. And we are going to go assemble the piece. We might go assemble the piece that will hold these, and we also might just thread string through it. So, either way, I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I have myself a piece of cardboard that I got from outside in an old pizza box, and it's only 3 fish, so I just cut the ends off, and then I'm gonna do some trimming around this part to make it nice and even, hopefully. So that'll do. Now, I don't want this to be a generic piece of cardboard. So I'm actually gonna paint it white, because that's the most generic color I can think of. And I'm gonna paint one side white, and then I'm gonna sit it in front of the fan to dry while we rig up our fishies, and then I'm gonna paint the other side. So here goes one side. We have pieces on the back that will keep the string from falling if, like, the knot that I'm going to tie in it gets untied. So I'm going to put these over on some place to dry, and then I will see you guys in a second. Alright, so here I have a hole puncher, and I am just going to take the hole puncher and punch a hole in the top of the fish. Now, this is twine, so I'm going to cut a piece of twine, different length for each fish, by the way, and then I am going to tie a double knot, or probably just a knot, into it, and then pretty much what we'll do is, once our cardboard dries, by the way, I'm going to need to apply a double coat, so it's going to take longer than I expected. Once our cardboard dries, we will punch holes in that, and then hang these. But so now that we have our strings tied, I'm going to go ahead and paint the cardboard off camera, and then I will see you guys back when we have our cardboard ready. Alright guys, so we are back with painted stuff. The backside is only one coat, but that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to decide which is top and bottom. Now I want this to be bottom, and I'm going to try trimming some of it. Well, I was doing good. so I trimmed some of it. But anyway, I think this hole puncher can do it. Worst case, I will go and get another one. But we are just going to punch 3 holes in the cardboard. Like so. And then we are going to take our fish and we are going to take the twine and then, yeah, that should be good. You also want to make sure that it's at the height that you want it. So, and then we're just going to tie some knots in the rope. Now, looking at it, I should probably just glue stuff on both sides, but I'm only going to do it on one because I only feel like doing it on one. So the nice thing is that in the wind, this will dangle and blow around and do lots of fun stuff. So then we're going to take our next little fishy and thread its string through, and then we are going to knot it like so, and then you're just going to want to repeat the process. Oh, and then one more thing. By the way, guys, I found a template for the fish online, but apart from that, this was all done with stuff from my house. We didn't have to go out and get anything to be able to do this. All I needed was some cardboard, which came from a pizza box, and paper and string. Alright, so now that we have our fishies, it's time for the finishing touches. So that I can use it. Alright, and then you're going to want to take the less painted side or normal side. And I need to put a new glue stick in. Or maybe not. Hang on. And then you're just going to want to hot glue the sides, and then you're going to want to stick it down and press, make sure it really sticks down. And then you're going to want to give it about 30 seconds. And then lift up, not hard, but specifically on this corner. Like so, and there we go. We now have ourselves a colorful fish mobile. So thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully you liked that I brought the DIY series back, because I definitely do. And I'm just going to make a couple more adjustments here as I say goodbye to you guys for this video. And I will see you in the next video. So, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!